Hey guys, it's Viewmaster's Reactions, and we're back with Mighty Nein Time, episode 124, A Walk to Warmer Welcomes. We just finished the Patreon Hour exclusive, and in the Patreon Hour exclusive, we were basically running the entire time. We were making a lot of decisions too, but we started off having to go a couple hours to the mountains because we decided not to go to the lava. We decided to go to the mountains. We're going to go to the mountains. We're going to get some elevation. We're going to try to take a rest. And we did all this. We buried the beacon. I didn't like most of the ideas. I feel like a bunch of us were very half and half on what we should actually do. But Caduceus said, how about we bury the beacon? We go a little bits away, we camp out, we bury ourselves in the hut in snow. We found this bowl-like shaped place, and we all went there, and we did what I just said. We buried the beacon. I thought for sure, well, I didn't think for sure, but I was like, there is a very strong chance, being as we are going to take a long rest, that Lucian and the Tomb Takers, they're all going to come and locate object and find it and not even worry about us. They could also find us and kill us or do some damage to us, but I'm thinking they're just going to totally ignore us. They're going to find the beacon and split. Now we are at the point, we are about to teleport the beacon. I still have thoughts that the beacon could be watched. Maybe they're watching it. Maybe they located the beacon and they decided to keep an eye on it and see where we come from and then attack us. But at this point, we are, I think Matt said 600-700 feet away. We located object, and now we're discussing the whole, do we teleport it or whatever, but that's basically the decision we made. Then Liam, aka Caleb, just pointed out, I need an object from the place that we are teleporting this to. We decided to talk to Eudalafon. We had a nice little Lord of the Rings moment where she's like, keep it secret. And then she forgot to say, keep it safe, and then realized, and Travis just kept counting the words. So it was, keep it secret, shit. No, how'd it go? Keep it secret, safe. Then she goes, shit. I could have said it. I fumbled. I should have said, keep it safe. And Travis is like, you're done. So I don't know exactly what counted towards it, but I'm pretty sure everything she spoke in one way or another, how I just said it, was how we got it to Eudalafon. And Eudalafon said, your message got through, don't worry. Probably thought we fumbled up the words or something, even though technically she did in her mind. But said, I will be there to get it. But then we had to find something. And the last thing we heard was Yasha said, I have a Stein from Rexingtrum, but not from the library. And Bo just said, I geared up at the library. And Matt shook his head like, you definitely did. So we definitely have objects from the library that we need to teleport this beacon to. And I mean, lots of ideas were thrown out there. People were saying, what if this beacon thing is so strong? I'm calling it a beacon, but it's like a gem or whatever the heck you want to call it. But some people, aka Laura Jester, was saying, what if it teleports randomly to a place? Like, what if when you use magic, it just supersedes that magic and goes somewhere else? Or, I mean, we're dealing with some powerful shit. So who knows? We're about to find that out. We also went through the bag. We found all these detonator things that we've used before. And let's just jump in. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon Hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2. You want your own requested show or movie? There is a link in the description. You could ask me to do so. Like Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, House of the Dragon Season 2 going on right now. Cobra Kai's final season starts next week. Jackie Chan movies every month. Winona Earp, The Shield, Shogun. Thousands full unedited. Check it out if not. Mighty Nein Time, episode 124, A Walk to Warmer Welcomes.
So we're just dropping to the dorm.
Drop
some
into the dorm.
room.
You would still make it to the library.
It would definitely get to the library. Udala knows it's going there.
Can I borrow a dagger?
Sun's out, abs out.
Sure, I've got an extra rusty one.
I just rip off a
What about
piece.
the nice one you have?
Shut up. It's mine.
It's a good name for a pub, the Rusty Dagger.
Get away from
Shut up, it's mine. Get away from it.
Maybe
Don't
when we
touch
all
it.
retire.
We should start a
Don't
juice
Feels
bar.
like a place that would
touch
like
my
a drag
shit.
run.
Can I insight check Vet to see if she's joking or if she's seriously like a shithead about that dagger?
Sure.
Yeah,
I
because
heard the
Sam's
rusty dagger does
joking.
really good
Sam is
absinthe
joking, but I like that we checked, because Veth shouldn't be like that.
22!
Go, right there.
Oh, would you say 22?
Veth isn't serious.
You're not trying to deceive me right now.
It's my dagger.
She really likes her dagger.
Did she seem? So she seems serious about like being like, shut up, it's mine.
Not sharing.
I super duper don't know anything about this dagger, only that I need it.
Yeah, and to be fair, it's not like there isn't a history of Veth kind of grabbing things greedily. It's a little odd. You pick up, it's a little odd.
Okay.
Oh, and who do you want to get it to again?
I've said this before.
Delafon. I will
Like,
also
very
get out
recently,
a little bit
that
of
I feel
molasses
like
and
Sam
stick
plays
some
Veth
parchment to the side of it and say,
Like
"Care
he'd
of
play it if
Udalafon,"
he was
written
himself
on the
mixed
side
with
of it.
Veth
All right.
sometimes.
So I take a,
I feel like
a piece
Beth
of
wouldn't be like that.
the lining on
Maybe
the
when she
inside
does
of my,
not.
my long coat, and I just rip off a chunk of it. And
I feel like the
wrap it
goblin in
the
her
lining.
would do it.
Okay.
A
But she's
little
not
tie
anymore.
a bow over top of
yeah.
the letter. Yeah.
Okay, you got it. All right.
All right.
Oh god.
Tied a bow.
I take it
Tied a
Should
bow.
we stand back or
and
anything?
keep it.
Yes.
Oh,
I need to use it. Can't go.
You. Oh.
that was one of my best bows.
In fact, I might have just been able to hold the side of your fabric and.
Well, what the fuck, man? Leave
you
with
just
that.
did it. You just did it. Couldn't stop you. I can't stop you doing anything.
You're not drunk.
Let's just fucking go. Come on.
Yeah, we are, probably being chased.
Backing up.
All right. As you release the spell, the arcane equations around the stone, I would like you to roll a d100 for me, please.
D100.
Come on.
No fucking butterflies.
This is
Oh
big.
my god. What if it like explodes and all of us go flying off the mountain right now?
I'm here for it.
I don't know what all these things are.
76.
Okay, middle of the road.
Okay.
Butterflies.
53.
Butterflies.
53. Okay.
Butterflies?
In the
At least it's
sky.
not a one.
Reading
Can fly
Rainbow.
twice as high.
Take the look.
He's rolling something. I think.
It's Mika Burton.
LeVar Burton's daughter, who hosted Reading Rainbow.
That's actually
Connection.
the verbal for the spell.
Yeah.
That is the spell. We're reciting the spell. 53.
Checking this.
I mean, it could be way worse, but it
Double
also
checking.
it
That
is
doesn't
middle of
sound
the road.
right.
A little better.
Oh, we're all new.
That's not you all become
Slightly
mountain
better.
goats.
The middle of the
That's the
road.
problem.
Roll.
This time we will become
shit.
Sub
Who
table.
roll? Who roll?
Roll another d10.
Yeah. D10.
This is how we got a dragon.
A single D10?
Sorry, a
Oh, this is like a quantity roll. This is how many somethings appear.
no. Roll a d10 and another d10.
Oh, now I don't know what it is.
Correct, but separately.
Separately.
Oh, two. Two.
Or
Oh,
10
two.
and 2.
Oh, yeah.
Like a
10 and
10
2.
and a 2.
Well, I don't know what
Okay.
it means.
Got it.
like driving.
It vanishes. The stone is gone.
What did all the rollings
Don't you
mean?
take a drink, you motherfucker. Where did it go?
It's not going to reappear in 12 hours, is it? 10 and 2?
I'm gonna.
Into a realm where you
I'm not-
cannot harm her.
Send to Udala.
Locate
Message Udala.
object. Scry on it? Scry on it. Can you scry on it?
Is it instantaneous?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, message or scry.
Well done, Caleb.
It could be literally.
Yeah,
anyone.
scry
Yeah,
or
done.
message
You've got
somebody
rid of
and
it.
see if you can
We're
locate
safer
this
now
thing.
for it.
It.
Use that tracking number, folks.
Yeah.
Says it delivered on time.
Says front porch.
Might as well being
Someone
shipped from the
signed
Ukraine
for
to
it.
So what's the
Palm
plan?
Springs.
I think we're going to scry on it, maybe.
Or,
You can
or-
scry on a person or a location, an object.
Well, we can scry on the location where it was supposed to arrive.
Or just message.
You message
Udala
Udala. Say,
again
we
and be
sent it.
like,
Did you find
"Udala,
anything?
you message when you
Search
get it?"
The library,
everywhere
we believe
in
it
the
to be there.
library.
Sure.
Turn the whole place
Sure.
upside down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
everybody on this. This
Okay.
is like
We-
It
super
is not
important.
here, so it must be there.
Either that or it went somewhere
Can we get a
random.
message back? Oh my God! It crushed you, Dom.
Udala died from the weight. It like appeared up in the sky and crashed down and killed Udala.
I mean, I can send a message right now, or I can try to save some spells in case we run into Lucian today.
Message
So
right
also
now.
Wait like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. To
I mean,
wait
we do
Maybe
probably
somebody will find
need to wait a
it.
little
to
bit.
happen.
What did you roll, dude?
But we could
Like
also
12
send right now
minutes?
and say, as soon as you find it, send us.
12 minutes isn't bad.
I mean, waiting isn't necessary.
Now where are we going? Now that we don't have
Waiting
it,
to
what are we
send a
doing
message
now?
isn't
God,
necessary
that's
because you
right.
can send the message
So
and
we
say,
could just go.
get on it. Like like I feel
You
like
do
we should do
see
it as soon as
something
possible.
towards the base of the mountain.
Fuck.
Small dark shape that kind of sticks out from against the rest of the white.
Oh
A
shit!
small dark shape.
Yeah.
How big?
Hard to see at this distance.
Because
You just
Udala
barely
needs to
roll
start
high
looking
enough
for
to
this thing.
see
What if they're
Is
not
it
paying
moving?
attention? What if they're like, oh, we didn't know you were going to send it that quick?
It's hard to tell at this distance. You have to take a minute to watch it.
Could also be an animal.
We all get down.
Okay, yeah. What are we
And
hiding
now
behind?
what if we get
Scratch.
attacked and now we don't... We should be sending Udala in.
Could be the stone.
It could be
It could be the
stone.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I was
wish
thinking,
could
what
be
if it
very
teleported
upset.
to the bottom? But I don't think it
Moving
is.
silently.
That's the first thing I thought. Is what if the stone just teleported to the bottom of the
They
mountain?
brought it to life. A snow leopard
Do
or
I
a mountain
recognize
goat
it
or whatever.
or
It's
all,
fine.
at all, or is it unrecognizable?
It's hard to see at this distance. You have to spend a moment and really focus and roll another
Okay,
perception
spending
check
that
for me.
moment.
I'm gonna guide him.
Hundreds of
I
feet.
see him looking. I'm
Yeah,
guiding
like
him.
towards the base of the mountain.
I don't think I can't.
A little ways
stack
off at the
items,
side.
can I?
And because
Oh,
the
you're already
sun is
guiding
out,
yourself?
No,
have we done a
I also-
horizon
I'm
check to see,
still
because
at one
if we're up on this
exhaustion, so my
mountaintop,
perception-
Aor is in the valley below. Is there any kind of a way fucking out there, like obvious
Roll a
thing?
perception check.
I mean,
Can
just
I lay down on the ground and try to figure out where Caduceus is looking and see if I
Sure.
can see too.
I'm gonna feel the ground.
I know
with
it's mostly
vibration.
underground, but just in case there's like a thing.
I get what he's saying. That's
Seven-
logical
16.
in the daylight.
16.
Do we see any...
Looking down into the valley, you can see there are slight, raises and hills and shifts in the topography. The valley goes out, but it's odd because it's such a bleach white color for so far that that distance and perspective gets weird.
no texture.
Yeah, it at some point just becomes a white, and occasionally you see things breaking it in some variations in
sense.
color. To the far left, you can see a slight drop, almost like a faint sinkhole that seems to fill this entire valley area, but you can just make it out. It's miles off.
The Great Valley.
The Great Valley. Is that Land Before Time? The Great Valley?
I rolled 25 for
25.
Oh, going for another round. Hey, 22.
All right.
Yeah, see.
Did you guide yourself?
Hard to make out the details. But you do see what looks to be now like a couple of shapes. You
All
glass
right,
down
it's
and you
them.
see 5 shapes.
It's them. It is
It's them.
definitely them.
Is it? It's 5.
How far are
Are
we
they heading
talking?
towards us, or are they heading?
They're a little ways off to like kind of the western side.
High ground.
How did they
below
take
us.
so long?
Lots of snow on this cliff face.
Ooh, yes. Let's Mulan them.
Avalanche?
You hear this explosion.
What?
And you guys watch as something gets
Mulaning
thrown.
Us, yeah.
They're Mulaning
Mulaning
us.
Let's fly.
They're gonna avalanche.
Fly.
Yeah,
I
avalanche.
just saw it. Yes.
I
Yes.
probably-
I've seen it one time, but
The
I just
hillside's
assumed.
coming down an avalanche. They are. They threw an explosive and it rocked the bottom of this mountain, and the snow is beginning to swoop through. What are you doing?
From above us?
me and Yasha, and I pick
From
up
below
Ford
you guys.
and Caduceus.
Wait, is it coming down? Is it coming down?
You don't know. You just hear the shaking and the explosion sound.
Do we still have the dome up? The dome's gone.
No.
That was long gone.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'll
we got,
go,
we got 2 polymorphs.
Eagle and nudge my head underneath Veth so that she's riding up top.
I grab bow. Go. We fly.
That's it. Everything's
Okay.
done.
All right.
Does it look like the,
Jester's
the
got Ford and
snow is starting
Caduceus.
to billow up to where
Caleb's
it
got
gives us a little bit
Beth.
of cover?
Yasha's got
As
bow.
we-
What about above us? I'll just look up at the cliff face above us because we're not at the top, right?
Right.
Is shit coming down?
Yeah, the shit's coming down on us.
Of course
Is
it
there a
is.
cloud growing off the mountain?
There is a very faint cloud beginning to.
Yeah, we gotta
Yes.
go.
Wait, yeah,
And
we're
it's
flying,
gonna
we're
build
flying, We're flying
quickly.
away.
Full speed.
Okay. So we have 2 eagles, 3 eagles. What's the deal?
We have 2 eagles, 3
And
eagles.
Yasha.
3 eagles.
Well, Yasha's.
3 eagles.
You guys carry up into the air, and you watch as elements of the mountain, not a whole massive, the entire mountainside, but the one side where you guys were on begins to kind of coast down. You're not sure what the source of it was. You're not sure what caused the explosion. All you know is that had you stuck around, that would have been very bad.
I'll send 3 eldritch blasts into the side of the mountain below where we were standing just to send the rest of it down to them as a thank you.
Okay. As you all take off and you launch the Eldritch Blasts, and they do not reach at this point because you guys have taken up and left away from the mountain.
Okay. I'm going to chuck one of the alchemical
We're
fire
over
grenades.
120 feet away if my
Yeah.
eldritch blasts didn't hit.
I'm gonna drop a penny on them.
Let's just move.
Right through your skull.
Are we heading
Vampires
heading
think-
towards
Oh, wait,
Oh wait, I'm
civilization?
like an eagle. Anyway.
Well, it'd be
Oh,
cool
yeah.
if you killed one with a penny.
Yeah.
Heading towards civilization.
Kill them with a
What do you mean
penny.
by
One of them
civilization?
died
Like
for a
Aor,
penny.
Essek, what?
You, Otis.
Essex.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I
Otis
assume we're heading
dies
towards
for a
Essek.
penny.
Full speed.
I mean, like, the two options would be we could try to find that little entrance that they were talking about at the northwest corner, see if we could identify it and any troops that were around it, give them a heads up, or we can go for Essex. That's kind of it.
I say we go. We're not up to this yet.
I think if we can get to
No,
Essex,
no, but
we at least can get protection. Like they won't be able to just ambush us. They'll have a whole
Won't be on our own.
group of people.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
So with that,
Makes sense.
It's the safest
you
way.
begin to make your way towards this valley.
We're gonna have
in
a
an
break.
east-southeast direction, with the intent of finding your way towards the shadow hand Essek Thalis. As you can look down below and see the dark shapes vanish one by one from sight, looking towards the path. We're going to take a break. Be back here in a few minutes
How
to pick up
did
from this leg of
they
the journey
take so long?
and see what happens next.
Did we make that much time?
Let's hope Sam finishes off his delightful cocktail in the interim.
Or not.
Or it finishes him off.
That too.
Or to
yeah.
finish
But
his
nonetheless,
hip off.
see you in a few minutes.
All right, everybody, that is it for Mighty Nine time for episode 124. I am shocked that, I don't know. I mean, I guess it is what it is, but in my head, I was saying it in the beginning. We took a long rest. We rested for 8 hours. I thought either they're not going to find us at all, or they're going to get the beacon and leave, or surround the beacon. When we go to teleport it, we're going to get attacked and ambushed, so to speak. None of that happens, but then after we teleport it, they're right within our view. So is it a coincidence that they showed up at the bottom of the mountain as soon as we woke up and teleported this thing? I find that so hard to believe, unless us making noise or teleporting the beacon, maybe something with the rolls, because Liam, aka Caleb, had to do 2d10s, and we rolled pretty bad on the 100. Then he had to roll 2d10s, and the numbers weren't great on that either. So did something with those rolls give up our location or something? I just find it so hard to believe that after all that time, that they just happened to show up seconds after we teleported the beacon away. And then he said it had to have been them. I mean, it had to have been them, because who else would have done it? Something set off an explosion, created an avalanche, tried to take us out. I just find the timing to be so coincidental, so convenient for them, but also convenient for us to have done what we needed to do and get the hell out of Dodge and take a full rest, so we got all our slots back. I mean, we're moving, so they didn't get us, and now we're on our way to find Essek. We decided as a group to go to Essek because we are not ready for this yet. We need more people. We need bigger numbers. We also don't know if Udala got the beacon, which we teleported. After finding all that out about the rolling and stuff with Caleb, we should have 100% sent a message to Udala and said, yo, go find this now. We just teleported something of extreme importance to you. Get everybody on it. Find this thing. It's somewhere in the library. I mean, they were like, yeah, let's wait 12 minutes. Give them some time to look for it. How do we know they're looking for it? Even though we sent a message to Udala and said, yo, we're going to send you something important, she's not like on high alert. I think we should be like, all right, it disappeared. We think it's where you are. You better go look for it now. Like, time is of the essence. Why wait 12 minutes and then do it and then make her aware? Make her aware right now. And now we're in flight and moving. And are we going to even remember to message her? I feel like so much time is going to go by. And then by the time we land or even remember to message her, God knows where that thing is. Or who knows if somebody in the library won't find it and steal it or take it. I mean, I think that was a mistake. But the fact that we pulled it off and got away with it and everything went our way is shocking to me. I just can't believe, like I said. Now, I'm trying to do the math in my head, but like they were flying for something like 2 or 3 hours, Matt said. We were flying full speed. Bo was moving at monk speed, like 150 per turn. And we were doing that for like 2 or 3 hours. So, is it possible that by moving full speed like that for 2 or 3 hours, we gained 8 hours on them? I mean, I'm assuming Matt is doing it right. Like, Matt is probably doing the math right, and something just happened to work out where as soon as we woke up, we did what we needed to do, and they showed up? Or were they kind of hiking around the mountain and, like, coincidentally just arrived there? Were they locating object and tracking it down? Or it's even possible that they were doing what I originally said, scouting out the area, saw us, and then fired an explosion to create the avalanche to block us, but I feel like that is so risky, especially since we were able to teleport the thing out of there. I think they legitimately just showed up, saw us, blew up the thing, created the avalanche, and hoped for the best. But that means we were able to get so much distance on them. I'm shocked that nobody in their party has the ability to polymorph like we do or move quickly like Bo does. I do understand you're only as quick as your slowest member. I feel like there had to have been other options for them, or they suck with abilities and magic as far as getting from point A to point B. But let's find out in the live stream on Friday. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see the Patreon hour exclusive for every episode of Campaign 2. You want your own requested show or movie? There is a link in the description. You can ask me to do so at a certain tier level. That is how we get thousands of exclusives. Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Personages, Shogun, and Chucky. House of the Dragon Season 2 is going on right now. Cobra Kai final season is this coming week. Jackie Chan movies every month. Winona Earp, The Shield, thousands, full unedited. Check it out. If not, comments down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.